And that's a cliff. So that hill way up there is where we were earlier. So we had to go all the way up it, all the way down it, then come around, and because nothing's straight. And now here we are. And there, once again, the Appalachian Trail is a lie. You can always get takeout. Alright, so what are our plans for tomorrow then?
Our plans?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
So we want to leave around 6 a.m.?
Yeah, 6. And get there by about lunchtime. Maybe a little after, but hopefully.
And that's going to be Penmar?
Penmar, yep. 550 in Penmar. It's like by Penmar Park or something.
And what state is in Penmar?
Penmar is actually Maryland, but right when you cross the part of it where 550 meets it, you are in Pennsylvania.
And that's the Mason-Dixon line?
Yeah. Yeah, the Mason-Dixon line runs right there.
Cool. And then today, the update about the guy that was coughing up blood. We talked to other people.
You should shoot yourself.
Yeah, well, we talked to other people, and they saw him, and maybe half an hour after we had left, this guy had seen him with his pants down, taking a dump. So that's what's up with that. And then some people, maybe half an hour later after that, saw him, and he was just... What'd she say? He was just in his hammock, or no? He was sitting there.
Yeah, or something.
So here's this guy telling us like, oh, you know, I'm coughing up blood, and I think he was lying. Personally, I think he was lying. I think he just needed water and was an idiot. And so what turned out to be like, oh, I don't know, a moral dilemma turned into, I think the guy just took a bottled water from us, because I think he was faking it. So anyways, be aware of that. And then we hit the up top. Oh, and this is up there, that's the Pogo. Is that Togo?
Something like that, yeah.
Togo, Pogo, whatever shelter. And right now we're at the Kowal shelter. In between that stretch was supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be 4 miles. Oh, you can hear cars. It was supposed to be 4 miles of walking on a ridge, and it turned out to be walking on like this. In fact, it was worse than this. Yeah, all day. So what we thought would be the easiest was just walking on that. And it sucked, and it slowed us down. Yesterday we got 21 miles, and today we only got 10.
13.
Oh, we got 13?
13 miles today is what we did.
Oh.
And tomorrow we're only doing 10.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay, so we got 13, yeah. So we went 21.
Sure changes the mileage.
So we went 21, 13, 10.
Yep.
So your recommendation, it would be to do as much as you can in the beginning when you're fresh, basically. And then in that way, when you get, because we definitely were slower, and it wasn't one person. Because like I could tell you, for me, yesterday I was fine, and then today my knees are just hurting, and I have like 3 blisters. But yeah, yesterday I was fine. So someone who's fine one day could be crap the next. And if you have someone who's already got a problem, yeah, if you have someone who's already, then it just makes it even worse. So my recommendation and his recommendation is, if you're going to do it, do the most your first day, and that way later on you can take your time.
Yep.
And that definitely, I guess, worked for us, because we're really glad it's only 10 miles.
Exactly. Better motivation to get out.
Yep. And then our tents, for things on tent, these are ultra light tents, which just means they're really light. I guess they're working. I'm having trouble with mine, my pegs. I've had to use a rock to put them in, and that's just bending them to crap. So you're supposed to have a rubber mallet, which I don't. So if it rains tonight, we'll see what happens with that. And then his is like, well, you can see, his is a condo. Mine is not.
I sleep very well.
He sleeps very well. Do you have any notes you want to say about your tent? Any corrections you'd make?
To that tent, honestly, I love it just the way it is. I'm telling you, I actually really like it.
Okay.
But I will get a stronger footprint later that adds weight, but I just want to protect the bottom. It's the only part I'm worried about.
Okay. And then for mine, yeah, whatever. If anything, stronger tent pegs. Because look, I couldn't even beat them into the ground. They're like half sticking out. But whatever. Then something my brother said a good idea. Since I couldn't get them in, I have a rock sitting on top of them. So if you can see it, you see the peg, and then there's a rock resting on it. So in case it rains and it starts to pull these out, this should help. And then something I'd say you can't live without is a mat. See the orange thing? A mat on the bottom. He has a foam type thing, but you definitely, because I was like, I don't need that, and you definitely need that. And then water. We were better today on water than yesterday. This morning, before we left, I drank so much water, I got a little sick. So that sucked, but actually it helped out because I basically didn't take a sip of water until the end of the day. So that kind of worked.
But then what sucks is our water here is pretty non-existent.
Oh yeah, and okay, yeah, so that's one thing. So when they say on the Appalachian Trail, like, oh, there's a spring, I wouldn't count on that because, yeah, the one we have here, the other one was like a pipe, and that one was fine. I have the water from the pipe in there, and that's fine. But the one, and I'm not going to walk down to show you, but it's pretty much like a box that fills with water, and it's nothing but bugs. Now you could treat it, but yeah, that's just annoying. And then for bathing, you can use baby wipes. You can use the stream. Just get your, like me, I use my shirt, my dirty shirt, went downstream, and then doused that with water, and then I got a nice soaking. I didn't use my Irish Spring like I would have liked, but I don't want to contaminate the river. So, but still, it felt awesome. You just douse yourself, and I'm not sticky. Yeah. And then, and something just for memory, over there is the official shelter, and there's a bunch of people, and I honestly think because we didn't want to stay with them, they were jerks.
There was no room.
Yeah, well, yeah, yes, and that's another thing. If you think you're going to make it to a shelter, don't, because it may be completely full. And like the problem we had last night, there's going to be snoring, people coughing, people laughing, and you're not going to get any sleep. But one thing is, they had water. They got takeout, so if anyone says, oh, I don't know, it's rough out there, that's a lie. All these places, you call the local pizza places, they all deliver. Well, I'm not going to say they all, because I'm not doing the full trail, but yeah, I think...
So far, everything we've done, there's a road that meets the trail, there's pizza.
Yep, they're going to make money. And anyways, so I asked them for the phone number, and, because we wanted some, and they all just kind of looked away, whatever, and then one guy's like, I think I got it, and basically he was lying. They had the number because they just called it an hour ago.
Yeah, they were eating pizza when we showed up.
Yeah, so basically they just didn't want to share, so he gave me a number, and he's like, oh, I think this is the number, and I was thinking in my head, like, dude, you just called it, if it's the number or not. So I came back, I called, and it was the wrong number. So in my opinion, I think they honestly screwed us over because we weren't part of the camaraderie that comes with the trail. So basically, if you're not one of us, then you're just, you're not. So I ended up getting on my phone. Oh, and they all have cell phones. They say, and reception. I've gotten reception this entire way. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, these people screwed us over and purposely did not give us the phone number. So as far as the camaraderie goes, if you're not one of them, if you're not some hippie trying to escape responsibility, or an old person, yeah, you're not one of them. So anyways, mental note for that. And then I guess that's pretty much it, right? To wrap it up?
Yeah, don't dump trash in the porta-john.
Oh yeah, don't dump trash in the porta-john. We didn't do it, obviously, but one guy came out of a porta-john and said it was full of trash. So, so this is where we started. We went up, down, and then now we're going somewhere up there. And that's going to be 10 miles up
Yep.
Raven Rock down to
The
Penmar.
highest point in Maryland.
The highest point in Maryland. And then that'll be the end of our trip. And we're counting on it leaving at 6. It'd be nice to have it done by noon, but the way we're both hobbling, I'm thinking more around 3. So hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So, but I mean, that's still good. That's still good. Okay, and that'll be it. I can't think of anything else. And okay, bye.